We've seen this.
Got together.
Yeah, we have. We've seen this time and time again. You see the splitter makes huge contact with the grass. The car starts to bounce. Luckily, it lands on all four and just continues to spin. But we've seen this. The 9 goes to make a move, looks for that inside line, wasn't clear of the 1, drives across his nose, ends up spinning through the grass.
Tore the splitter completely off when it grabbed the grass initially. And then once again, hit hard and up into the air. A wild ride for Sam Hornish Jr.
He's still driving it. Look at those hands. Still driving it.
And listen, I know I make it sound simple that he drives across the 1, but Sam Hornish is trying to go forward. He's not changing lanes to get out of the way. He's changing lanes to try to get in the right lane, to try to make something happen.
Watch again, see if we can see what happened to Sam.
I tell you what, that is just what we've been talking about, losing your downforce. You drive in alongside of a car, and that airflow doesn't come down the side and get to the rear spoiler, you get loose. You know, Sam learned that earlier off at Exeter Turn 2, and now he's paid the price again on the entry of Turn 1.
Yeah, that's one of the problems.
Josh Wise in between them. Oh, it's the 9.
And it's off Turn 2. It's like every now and then a car off of that corner will just step out and spin around. We've seen it time and time again. We saw it in practice, and now we see it here in the race again.
A lot of momentum.
Inside.
A little tough to tell. It looks like Bell maybe just slipped up the racetrack just a little.
Oh, boy. Oh. Just glad we have these safer barriers these days for these wrong tires. Still a hard impact for these drivers, but
Sam Hornish brings out the first caution here in Homestead. Kevin Harvick is the race leader. You're watching NASCAR.
Sam's put the window net down. He is okay.
That is a hard lick on the end of that wall right there. Boy, almost car jumped up in the air. Heavy impact.
Is when you're by yourself. Oof. And when you see a car shoot into the wall, it's because of that.
Was trying to come down and
there's a look at it down at Turn 1, the fastest part of the racetrack.
See the smoke started to come out of the left front, and then the car just went straight into the wall.
It's a very hard hit.
Yes.
to them here while we were watching the race for the win. This happened. Whoops. Looks like Sam ran down out of room. Maybe she didn't like that. I didn't think much of that. That left front just gave way. Yeah. Oh, boy. I'll tell you what, that was hard lift. Yeah, he just the front.
What's right here? Brennan Poole's on board. There goes Sam. Lucky dog spot.
See Casey Kane back there at the Charlotte Speedway sign. He'd started getting loose there, lost control of it out of 4. Unfortunately for Sam Hornish, he was right there as Casey was coming across.
Pits are closed right now.
That one brush in the wall. Number 4, watch up, check up, watch him now, watch him.
Oh, he was watching him.
Red vision screen here at the Daytona International Speedway. Looks like Jeff got.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't tell.
And it all started. Jeff Burton and Sam Hornish got together, and Bowman was just a victim.
No.
Yeah, well, he mentioned something about the 11. I think he said didn't need going on the outside of the 11. I think he wanted to.
See the 03 way up on the racetrack. Almost the same thing that happened to Dave Blaney.
Well, Andy, we've seen this many times, and look at Hornish, nowhere to go. Bam. Oh, you got to
get the worst of that one.
Stewart's leading this race. He's got no help. He tries to make a move that's going to get him some push and help. And you know, as a driver, if you make that move, there's a chance that somebody's not going to lift on the last lap, and this is a situation that could happen. It's a product of this type of racing, and every driver knew that's the situation that you could find yourself in.
Just got to go serious. That's all I did. And once I was clear of all the stuff, you know, I kept going.
You see that left rear is down as he enters the corner.
And we mentioned just a moment ago.
We saw this happen with Jason Leffler's car the other day, get thrown back, and Jeff Gordon wide open, nowhere to go. It's good to see those guys get out of the car.
Joey Logano just missing.
Speedway Motorsports until this weekend is over, and going to move on to other. Whoa, there is Sam Hornish. And Hornish is nosed into the wall. Got a little bit of a little nudge from behind, it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like somebody caught him right in the corner there.
Need to look at position, one lap down.
This track will age a little bit, and these tires will get softer, and it'll be more forgiving. But right now, there's a ton of grip out there, and this tire is so hard that when they do break loose, they take off big time, like we just saw Sam Hornish right here in his 12 car.
Sam Hornish, who had one of the great.
Oh, yeah. Now that's what the guys see right behind that. You saw how blank, how the screen just went to nothing.
That's the bad part, when you can't see anything, and you know you're going to hit something.
It's like Todd hadn't quite perfected that push move yet. As we talk, these bumpers don't exactly line up, and you can actually get your nose underneath the rear.
Logano enters turn number 1. Good. Sideways is the 41. Trying to hang on to it. Kurt Busch is going to keep it going the right direction. Comes back in front of traffic, and he'll get hit. That's Sam Hornish Jr. in the 9 got into him.
They entered 3 wide in the corner, and it all started from there. It looked like
entered the corner here, and Stephen Wallace down on the bottom. Looks like Stephen could have possibly gotten his left front down on the apron, and that happens a lot as you're trying to go right around the bottom. And what will happen is it'll turn the car really quickly right there, and then you have to get a lick on that right front. Right there, yeah, that's going to, oh man. Oh. Was able to keep it off the wall. Man, look at all these other cars. Trevor Bain. It's like Sam tried to thread the needle, not quite enough room over the front bumper of Eric McClure. And then look what happened.
And it's tough to tell from that angle exactly who moved which direction, but
it's just a classic case. You see that the 18 and the 2 were running nose to tail. The 18 moved up, the 2 got down. The 18 kind of came across his front bumper, and once he spins, everyone's in a pack. There's 25 cars in a pack. There's nowhere for the 9, for the 11.
There they are.
Yeah, a little contact there. He got into him just a little bit. Looked like Sam was going to be okay right here. And he gets clipped by this 86 car. And that's probably going to end his day with that car.
From the Goodyear blimp. And here's Dick Berggren.
With Dale Earnhardt Jr., you've looked the entire car over, looking in particular at the frame. Can the car be fixed? Can you get back?
The 12's already sideways as he comes through here. I don't know if he spun by himself, but he got hard contact from the 13.
Looks like he got the left front tire, Andy, down on the apron and kind of made the car real loose in that area.
Gets up into the wall, collects Smith and Hornish.
I believe that 12 car had something happen to it, like it may have.
It starts at the beginning. Let's be real clear. It starts in the first 4 or 5 cars. Yeah. But these are the guys that look at them back here.
Man, some of those guys just barreled in there.
Yeah, they were going, man.
You know, Truex had been good all day long. He had been penalized because when he
had help on the previous one with David Stremme and Martin Truex, and now top of your screen you see him sideways and sort of the cue ball spinning around and to the outside wall.
Man, this place can be brutal when you're having a day like Sam.
A lot of fire coming out of that automobile. Boy, that's a hard lick. That is hard right there. Oh, my.
But you know the great thing? They've installed a safer barrier back there on that inside wall.
Yeah, look at that. Is that Sam Hornish that went up and hit the outside wall?
Yep, and kept going. Let's do some ride-alongs.
I think the first time I saw it.
Just nowhere for Bill Elliott to go in 21.
Hornish has taken his car to the garage.
A couple of times, and this time he just couldn't quite get it back in.
You see, he was up on the top side of the racetrack. It's pretty bumpy up there, and if you have a loose race car already, that can make it hard to hang on to.
And this time.
It's hard to figure.
Trouble. Hornish out of trouble. He hits the wall.
Big right behind us. Come to the line.
And there goes
Come on. You're clear. Come on.
The leader did not take the white flag, meaning we will get a green-white checker finish.
Nope. Kind of hard to tell. Those guys know. Under caution at Pocono.